Всем привет, я Донис, и мы продолжаем проходить Зов Ктулху. Мы высадились на темноводном острове. Сейчас будем проводить расследование. Столько интересных всяких мест, столько зданий тут, столько людей. Все это завораживает.
Hey, Sullivan, can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
A fish? You've got no idea. Don't badmouth what you don't know, or you'll pay for it for sure.
Okay, that's enough. Step back and let us do our job.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Суеверные деревенщины.
Cops, they can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no...
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
Don't put that beast
А,
back
я
in
не
the water,
специалист.
you shysters. You're crazy.
Краб.
Cops, they can't understand.
Краб поймать
Damn
нельзя?
stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an...
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
They seem to be very agitated about a dead animal.
You're telling me? These fools think that putting the whale back in the water will bring about the end of the world.
They're superstitious.
If only you knew. They only listen to Captain Fitzroy. And not always. And you. What brings you to our island?
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
I like you, so I'll be frank with you. Don't go near the place. Don't try to get in.
Why?
Because I told you so. Learn to accept some friendly advice. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Но эти люди не такие жуткие, как в оригинальном Call of Duty. Ой, Call of Cthulhu.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Кругом крабики. Крабики, наверное, падальщики, то есть они объедают трупы. Поговорите с Фицроем. Идите в бар. То есть сначала дополнительно надо сделать. А где этот Фицрой находится? Как бы раньше времени с ним не поговорить. О, лампа. Она мне понадобится. Я не могу взять. Ишь ты какой. Нормально.
Hey, be careful.
Наш пирс не такой простой.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Ага, проверить красноречие.
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander. A real princess. You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure arises, you start squealing. You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey. You've got to earn it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Интересно, сработало мое красноречие? Наверное, да.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Разветвление тут.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Ты смотри, у него широкие взгляды. Неожиданно.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the main then.
I've got what I need.
Anything?
Так, ну все получается. Диалог, кстати, про выпивку пропал. Ну ладно. А, вот все.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
А может алкоголь какие-то нам бафы делает? Или опыт дает?
That'll be all for now.
Морячки.
You have no right to treat us like this.
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
You said
Не морячки, сотрудники психиатрии.
She will do it again, you know. The girl doctor.
nightmares. can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader. Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
Как труп выглядит. Какой-то бледный весь, в шрамах.
What did he say?
Реально как мертвец.
My God.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Шанти. 21 июля 1847 года. Чудесный улов. Сцилла возвращается в порт, чтобы спасти Дарквотер от голода. Мы почти оставили надежду. Команда Сциллы, или то, что от нее осталось, вернулась в порт Дарквотера во вторник вечером. Местные немедленно бросились в доки, чтобы встретить последнее китобойное судно на острове. Невероятный улов потряс людей. Китообразное, которое уже прозвали чудесным уловом, занимало всю палубу и даже свисало с борта. Оно было больше любого зубатого кита. Выжившие моряки рассказали ужасные истории о своей опасной добыче, а также о ее мясе, невероятно вкусном и питательном. Несомненно, огромный кит прокормит многочисленных жителей Дарквотера и положит конец голоду, терзающему остров. Сдается склад. С июня мистер Маркс готов сдать свой склад в аренду под рыбный цех, мастерскую или хранилище. Можете связаться с ним через любимую газету или найти его в доках. Праздник в Ките на Мели. Чтобы отметить возвращение наших храбрых китобоев, персонал Кита на Мели приглашает вас на бесплатную дегустацию. Приходите с семьями и друзьями, попробуйте чудесный улов. Каждый получит в подарок по бутылке Ворвани. Спешите. Ворвань, его название. Может, он что-то теперь скажет?
You again.
I read the article on the miraculous catch. Interesting local folklore.
Don't get it into your head to repeat that round here. It's more than folklore. On that day, the crew of the Scylla caught an exceptional catch. The biggest whale ever caught. And they saved Darkwater from famine.
Как он заплясал в конце.
What can you tell me about it?
We all knew then.
I've got what I need.
Anything?
Captain Fitzroy told me about.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Drinking anything else?
that'll be all.
Понятно, он пока мне не нальет.
You have no right to treat us like
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens. We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
Они, кстати, реально неплохо поют.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
If I had the wing of the girly boys, I would spread them and fly home.
Он зубы выпячивает.
I'd leave all green lands, icy grounds, for not rise. Well, there is no. And the weather is rough, and the wind
She will do it again, you know. The girl doctor. Cold. She won't stop.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker and a debtor. Interesting.
В долгах был? Я думал, он богатый был.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker and a debtor. Interesting.
Только капитан Фицрой. А хотя не больше. 12, тут 58 вроде. Баксов. Не слабо. То есть у него все не так уж и хорошо было. Вот это интересно. Так, а куда ушел бармен?
You again.
Charles Hawkins owed you a lot of money. Do you know if he had problems?
I don't know the details, and it's not my business. Money or not, he was always welcome in my bar. The Hawkins family was always much appreciated on the island.
А почему так их уважали?
That'll be all for now.
Ну, какая интересная леди.
What you looking at, stranger?
The clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger.
Надо было все-таки сказать, что умеешь ты
I
пить.
told you to beat it.
Эх, не нашел подход. Ну ладно. Заперто. Ладно, пойдем дальше. Поговорить с Фицроем.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
То есть времена сухого закона. Так, это вот, наверное, Фицрой, да?
Broken. This place seems half abandoned. I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Письмо с угрозой. Капитан, условия нашего соглашения однозначные. Держите своих людей под контролем. Не задирайте нас, мы вам не по зубам. И не утруждайте себя ответом на это сообщение. Просто заплатите курьеру, Кэт. Не посмотрел. Ладно, не покрутил. Протекает крыша, дела. Совсем текстурки бедненькие.
The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Вот это самая Сцилла, да? Который этот великолепный улов привезли. Волшебный улов. Основа медицины, том 2. Второй том посвящен этическим вопросам и рекомендациям для медицинского персонала. Угу. Я могу зажигалку включать. Прикольно. Так, я прогуляюсь немножко, пойду
A
посмотрю.
souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years. Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
Туалет. Ничего особенного. Надо немножко осмотреться все-таки.
What did he call us just now?
I said you were a bilge rat. And even a boxed limpet.
Кальмар
You think
сифозный.
we don't know what you're doing? Hidden in the fog?
I'll shut up your big mouth once and for all.
Optimistic.
Are you stupid or what? Even your captain told you not to stick your nose
Nothing for
around
you
here
here
again.
either.
This
Beat
isn't
it.
your
Я
home,
хочу посмотреть.
sand crabs. We go where we want.
Hey, you'll get us into trouble.
You're already in
Nothing for
trouble.
you here either. Beat it.
Can we sort this
Понятно,
out?
дальше нас не пустят.
Sea's half drunk.
There's nothing
Окей.
to sort out.
Так, кто тут сидит? Пичуга. Так, ну все, получается, я тут осмотрел. Вариантов больше нету. Все ограждено.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck. I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join...
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Декларации. Прочитать можно только несколько дат. 1890 год, 1907 год и еще несколько цифр. Прочее содержимое документа аккуратно вымарано. Интересно, кому потребовалось скрывать эту информацию? Угу. Не ему ли? Так, а наверх еще не ходил.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Фотография капитана Фицроя. На этой фотографии человек, похожий на капитана Фицроя, стоит на мостике корабля. У него деревянная нога. Ну-ка, сейчас посмотрим, какая у него нога.
What a macabre souvenir.
А, это нога, это самое. Возможно, это его брат. Сейчас посмотрим. Ну, вроде он не хромал. Вроде у него две ноги работают, все как положено. Кстати, возможно, что-то упускал, когда ходил без света.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the Stranded Whale.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of shipowners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although, these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder?
Интересно, а почему ни одно китобойное судно больше не вышло после этого Miraculous улова, волшебного улова? Вроде поймали рыбину. Почему еще не попробовать?
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
То здоровое здание,
Understood.
да?
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
Интересно-то попробовать ответить.
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Так, ну
I
все.
shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Прикольные диалоги. Неожиданно. Так, теперь я могу пройти, да?
Oh yeah. He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's some...
Так, я не могу прокачаться. Сколько у меня навыков? 2 доступно. Я ж книжки читал по медицине, почему мне не прокачалось? Или тут что-то другое еще прокачивается? До 4 уровня везде уже по 6 очков надо. Поэтому невыгодно что-то одно до максимума прокачивать. Хотя, с другой стороны... Посмотрим. Так, может, что-то новое появится?
What could have done so much damage?
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming.
Ох ты, божество, статуя. Пролезть я не могу. А, я могу скрывать замки?
There.
Ух ты! Найдите скрытые предметы. Навык поиска позволяет вам искать скрытые предметы на большом расстоянии.
Hello, old friend.
Бутылка спиртного, старый друг. Привет, старый друг. Старый алкоголик. И тут нашел своих корешей. Что-то непонятное. Тут столько, кстати, затопленных кораблей, я что-то раньше не обратил внимания. Злое место. Рифы. Жестокие. Святой Брэндон. Навигатор.
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
Так, кстати, прочесть там же надо. Нового много. Рой Митчелл, 55 лет, владелец бара Кит на Мели. Рой Митчелл владеет единственным баром на острове Дарквотер. Сухой закон в Ките на Мели не действует, местные моряки регулярно заходят к Митчеллу глотнуть виски. Так что ему известны все секреты и сплетни, которыми люди обмениваются после пары стаканчиков. Судя по многочисленным трофеям, развешанным по стенам заведения, Митчелл помешан на золотом веке китобойного промысла. Он с удовольствием поговорит на интересующие его темы, но происхождение спиртного в своем баре молчит как рыба. Джеймс Фицрой. А, ему всего 45. Еще довольно молодой, я думал старше. Капитан. Джеймс Фицрой, капитан Харибда, единственное судно, которое ходит между Дарквотером и Бостоном. Чаще всего его можно застать в кабинете начальника порта, где он узнает обо всех событиях на острове. Обитатели Дарквотера его уважают, а бутлегеры презирают. Он предлагал мне помощь в расследовании. Порт Дарквотера. На входе в порт Дарквотера стоит остров Сциллы. Понятно, то есть она разбилась. Последние китобойные шхуны, которая пришла сюда с добычей. Целый день по докам ходят моряки в поисках подработки. Там же расположилась банда бутлегеров, которые постепенно отгрызают территорию капитана Фицроя, последнего моряка, который на собственном катере ходит между островом и материком. От золотого века китобойного промысла остались лишь воспоминания. Кит на Мели. Бар, в котором совершенно безнаказанно продается спиртное. Вот уж не ожидал видеть на острове такое. Бар называется Кит на Мели, и им железной рукой управляет владелец некий Митчелл. Он не любит нарушителей спокойствия и ревностно защищает тайну в личности своего поставщика. В бар ходят абсолютно все жители острова. Я даже наблюдал подобие перемирия между бутлегерами и моряками. Культизм. Чудесный улов. Чудесным уловом, но это мы уже все знаем. Святой Брэндон. Святой покровитель китов и китобоев все еще защищает моряков Дарквотера? Видимо, до святого Брэндона были тут и другие боги, а их последователи, кажется, иного мнения. Местные пока поклоняются старому святому, но его статуи оставил след представитель другого культа. Выдержка из записной книги частного детектива Эдварда Пирса. Вторая улика. Глава. Все это мы читали. Бутылка спиртного. Это бутылка из партии, украденной у Кэт, главы бутлегеров. Попробуем как надавить на парня, который охраняет склад. То есть бутылка не для нас. Жалко. Так, сначала я все-таки хочу попробовать вернуться назад, посмотреть, где там дрались. И в бар зайти. Да, проход там открылся. Может, что еще раз спросить могу?
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations.
Он ярко прописан довольно, этот персонаж. Моделька такая яркая, то есть он будет, я думаю, присутствовать дальше в сюжете. Блин, зараза, отошел как раз.
What? Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. It's just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
I'll have to send him a more clear-cut message.
Так это значит.
I told you to beat it.
Не отходи.
You again.
What do you know about the Hawkins warehouse?
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
You seem to know Charles.
Well, we all knew then.
I've got what I need.
Anything?
Captain?
Oh, drinking it, anything else?
That'll be all for now.
То есть, понятно, выпивка мне, по идее, нужна была, чтобы там матроса какого-то подкупить. Но теперь я нашел. То есть тут элементы квеста, получается.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I shall take my leave.
Конечно. Закрыто. Вопросик, то есть что-то можно найти, да? Ага. Этот рычаг активирует какой-то механизм.
A handle. It must come from these old winches.
Да, пока это все больше всего на квест, похоже.
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Какой здоровый позвонок.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
Какая-то зеленая вода. Храповик. Эта деталь позволяет поднимать и удерживать на высоте железные грузы, не подвергая себе опасности.
This ratchet device seems to be usable.
Вопросик еще мигает. Значит, еще что-то есть тут? Я так понимаю. Ну, пока ничего не нашел, ладно. Будут проблемы, будем решать. Пока еще много мест, которые можно то есть не бесконечно я могу держать зажигалку. Окей.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Where do you think you're going?
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
What's the difference between a police officer and a private detective?
The badge?
Exactly. Apart from that piece of metal, there's nothing that sets us apart.
You think so?
We're looking for the same thing, you and I.
Okay, spare me the next verse. I'll tell you what I know. There are sailors who think that there's a beast prowling around the docks. Then again, these guys panic at the thought of bringing a rabbit onto a boat, so...
I see.
And there are others who would like to use the warehouses for their goods.
Who are they?
Sorry, I really can't talk about them. Where do you think you're going?
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
Одежда у него какая-то странная. Все как-то перекрутило. Так, там еще вариант.
You again. I told you to be...
No need.
Так, а мне проникнуть на склад надо, там был диалог. Ну ладно. Значит, это не его алкоголем подкупить можно. Наверное, если нет вопросика, нет смысла включать зажигалку.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh? We saw what you did to St. Brendan. Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I respect your beliefs.
Our beliefs? You mean you don't believe in God?
That's irrelevant.
That's what you think.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to Darkwater?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
Блин, хуже всего так. Когда люди хотят работать, работы нет, ей приходится пить. Ужасно.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Плыли бы в Бостон. Тут рядышком совсем. Так, ну ладно, на этом серия заканчивается. Всем, кто смотрел, спасибо. До встречи.